Welcome to the first episode of Sports Talk with JB inside the Barbershop. I'm your host, JB, and I appreciate everyone who's tuned in tonight. But before we get started, I'd like to say this podcast is sponsored by Tanya's Lock and Fade. If you're looking for a fresh cut, lock maintenance in a new style, make sure you check out at Tanya's Lock Fade. I'm going to put everything in the description down below. And today on the show, we have a guest. I feel sorry for him, for the team that he supports in the NFL. Welcome to the show, Corey.
What's going on, JB?
Man, nothing. We about to get into this debate and some of the sports news. Let's get it. Today's show will be we're debating some of the hottest topics in sports, NBA talk, some of the latest NFL moves. Of course, we're going to discuss the Cowboys, this so-called American team. We're going to talk the top five players.
Come on now.
Oh man, even the so-called. I'm not sure why they even still call Americans team. They must got a few on Jerry Jones.
We're going to get into that.
Oh, yeah, we will. And also, we're going to talk about the top NBA players of all time. And also, I want to know your top five wide receivers of all time. That should be a good one. So, with all that's being said, let's put the guests in the hot seat.
Thank you for having me, man. I appreciate it.
You're welcome anytime. Won't be your last time. First up is the NBA Finals. Let's go. I know you're a Mavs fan. Mavs and the Lakers.
Come on now.
I know, sometimes, me like me, I got 3 NFL teams, so you never know.
No. It's Lakers all day. Now, if the Lakers ain't in it, I'm okay with the Mavs winning, but that's about it.
Take a stop.
Yeah.
Okay, who do you have winning the series and why?
I want to go with the Knicks, but San Antonio, their defense and Wemby has just been on a tear.
Oh,
But yeah, if
man, that
the
dude
Knicks
is
coming off the rest though, I think they got a good shot at it.
right.
'Cause they just been looking so dominant out in the East. It's been ridiculous.
Now, I agree with you. But that dude Wemby, man, he different, brother.
I ain't never seen nothing like it.
Exactly. At first, I was felt like that about KD.
Yeah.
But Wemby, man, he still is on his first year healthy, but his third year in the league, I believe, right?
Yeah.
And this dude still, hopefully he don't grow no more, but this dude is killing it.
Man, and
Right.
I can't stand Spurs. I'm not gonna lie to you, man. Like, but they're young, athletic. They switch everything. Defense is phenomenal,
Right.
and they make timely shots. That's the thing. Harper is gonna be a dog.
Oh,
Like he is gonna be everything. All those people who saying he didn't deserve to be the number 2 overall pick,
he's
they
proving
on
wrong.
the crow right now because he is.
Oh yeah, I agree with you. Shoot, that's actually my next question. Who do you think has better superstars on their team?
I would say the Knicks have the bigger names right now, but talent-wise, San Antonio got a lot of dogs to watch out for. I love Castle.
Yeah,
I just don't like him being the main ball handler, though. So yeah, no, I don't want him to be the facilitator for the team.
I agree with you. I know Fox just came back.
And that's why I'm thinking the Knicks might have a shot. San Antonio ain't healthy.
Yeah, exactly.
And they're gonna if they let it be a physical series like the last 2 games that OKC and San Antonio had, the Knicks can muddy it up enough to where I feel like they can take it in 5 to 6 games.
I mean, as the Spurs winning in 6, them boys they're young, but they got that dog in them.
Yeah.
And that defense is nice. Again, Knicks, don't get me wrong, like I said,
the Knicks is dog. Hey, they got some dogs over there too. That's what I'm saying. Jalen Brunson, he ain't, man. But he taking away half of his offensive game, not being able to go to the paint the way he will. Because Wemby, just his presence in the paint alone deters a lot. It forces a lot of bad shots. That floater, he gonna be working overtime with it this next.
Oh, Cat need to step up big time. This gonna be probably one.
Cat got to make shots.
Yeah, this gonna be his biggest game of his career. But he has to step up big. But the Knicks got a, don't sleep on Knicks supporting cast. I believe they got a nice supporting cast. Them starters didn't get them there by themselves.
No, not at all. But if I say depth wise, I'm going with San Antonio.
Great. I agree. All
Yeah.
right. So,
But it's gonna
audience,
be a good series regardless, though. I think it's gonna be a low scoring, physical, defensive, like that. It's gonna be ugly.
right? And I would love to see 7. And you know what I love? That we got fresh faces in the NBA Finals. It's not the
Yeah.
same. Don't get me wrong. I love a good finals, but it's not the same ones that we always see. We always see the LeBrons, the KD, the Stephs, the Giannis, all them people. But I like that this new generation we're seeing more faces that the NBA represent. So that's one thing I
Mhm.
love. I love seeing too. So, question for the audience: let us know in the comments below who y'all have winning the finals, the Knicks or the Spurs. All right, so Corey, we're gonna move on over to the next topic.
All right.
You know what that is?
Yes, sir. Come on with it.
Man.
Come on now.
What's your prediction of your team this year, your NFL team, them Cowboys? What's your prediction?
To be honest with you, the schedule, I don't love it, especially with our bye week being so late in the year. It's a tough schedule. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm saying if we can win 11 games and get in the playoffs, then anything is possible.
All
I
right.
got to see what our defense look like because I like
Yeah.
our new defensive coordinator a lot. I call him Little Pimp C. Yeah, yeah. I love our new defensive coordinator. I love what we did in the draft. I would love to pick up another linebacker
hmm
just because Overshown, talent wise, phenomenal. I just don't. He hadn't stayed healthy for a year. That's the only thing that scares me. We don't have no depth behind him. So if he goes down again, which fingers crossed, everything. Hopefully he stays healthy, comes out and balls like we know he can. I think our defense is gonna be exponentially better. Like it can't be worse. That part I know for a fact. It can't be worse.
Yeah, that's true. That's what would be my next question. I'm about to ask you. Who do you feel need to step up more, the offense or the defense?
Mm-hmm.
My my opinion, the offense is gonna be there
Mm-hmm.
because them receivers, man. That's all I gotta say. Long as CD can catch the ball,
It was the first game of the season. I know which one you were talking about. It was the
hey,
first game of the season, man. He a little bit of jitters and stuff. He got it knocked out the rest of the year though. Once he got back healthy, I just think George Pickens gonna put the pressure on him, but iron sharpen iron. So I feel like they gonna be the best duo, and they're gonna prove it this year.
oh yeah,
It's
like
between them and them boys up there in Cincinnati.
let's not talk about them, man. That's say that for another time. Them was
And
different. Them boys are
yeah,
different too.
and them boys in LA, we especially after what they did. Oh man,
Hey, I like that. I ain't gonna lie. Look like the Giants are loading up at their receiver spot too. They made some good old moves on.
you know why though?
What's up?
From I'm hoping it's wrong, but from everything that I've been seeing, Malik Neighbors' knee don't seem like it's coming along how they expected it to be. So he might not be there at the start of the season.
Yeah, I read that the other day. They said they were saying it's taking longer than they expected.
Yeah, and I hope he come back and he still is a dynamic a receiver as he had his trajectory going. Yeah,
Yeah,
not against my Cowboys though, but absolutely. No, I don't ever like seeing talented receivers and players like that get hurt.
shit. Not against my Eagles either. You know I got 3 teams.
I was about to say I knew I was waiting for you to throw that out there.
I don't want to see
Man,
that either.
no,
Shoot,
I hated that we traded back and gave y'all my Kyle Leonard though, man. That was my
man.
favorite receiver in the draft.
Man, I appreciate everything that we get from now, especially with
Man.
AJ going on. Um,
Well,
uh,
I wish that man good riddance. He whew,
yeah,
I'm happy to see him go. And I think he's gonna do great up there with Drake May. Like if Stephon Diggs, the way he was still able to get it, yeah.
yeah,
I know AJ still, to me, a big body receiver for him is exactly what dude
great.
need.
Heck yeah. Sure, that's definitely I don't know. We got to see what we're gonna do with that plug because it's hard to replace. Even though he had a down year, it's hard to replace a receiver like that. Like you said, his presence on the field by itself is big. That's drawing double teams and all that stuff.
Yep.
So, your opinion, if y'all don't make the playoffs or Super Bowl, do you feel like Cowboys need to blow this team up? The offense play okay, but they don't play as well either in the playoffs either.
No,
The defense, I don't know.
They took us out of a lot of games last year.
Oh, yeah.
That's simple. Offense putting up 35, 40 points. A 40-point tie was crazy to me. I was at that Green Bay game. Stadium was going crazy and everything, man. It was phenomenal. And they didn't give us no chance. They made Russell Wilson look like he was back in Seattle. Like that's how he was out there, man. Going like, and he didn't retire this year, so that lets you know he was because that was the best game he had, and then from that point on, it was back to what he had been for the past few years.
Right. Sure.
That's man.
I actually feel bad for you. You flew and spent your money on hotels and planes and tickets just to see y'all get your ass whipped.
No, it was out here. It was out here.
Oh, all right.
That was the first. That one was out here.
All right. I think my opinion, y'all got to do something, man, because
I'm gonna give it one more year. To answer your question, I would say new defensive coordinator. If the defense improves, we make the playoffs. It just depends on how far we go. Because I know Jerry, one thing he don't like doing is wasting money. And if he paid that contract for Shotty to be here 4 years, Shotty probably gonna be here 4 years, at least 3, because him and Dak contract, they go out at the same time. So if Dak don't get it done within these next couple of years, I can see them looking in the draft either next year or the year after to start looking for somebody to step in and replace him.
All right. Sure.
But I know they've never really drafted quarterbacks in the first round like that. Not since like Quincy Carter or something like that. I think he was second round. That wasn't even that. So yeah, they don't really draft quarterbacks too early.
Oh, Americans used to be teams, man.
We on the way back, man. We on the way back.
Let's talk about some of the moves that happened yesterday. Some of the NBA, NFL moves that was made yesterday. What do you think about that Myles Garrett trade?
Man, I was praying he came back home. I'm not gonna lie to you. That one, I did not want to see that at all. I'm happy for him because he's in a better situation to where now he's not constantly playing from behind.
Right.
Like he's gonna actually have the ability to, like they say, pin your ears back and try and get home. That's exactly what I see him being able to do coming up. Is you can't double him as much.
Nah, man.
You're not gonna be able to run the ball at him like that because Matt Stafford is still playing at best quarterback in the league right now level, at least from during the regular season and MVP wise last year.
Right.
So I'm seeing him. I don't think he'll get as many sacks, but as far as being as disruptive and impactful, top to bottom, LA got the most complete team, and it ain't close to me.
Right.
Especially if 99 come back, like how they talking.
I was just about to bring that up. Yeah.
Hey, boy. When I tell you, I probably ain't even gonna want to watch none of the game. I'm gonna watch my games, but I already know it's a means to an end.
Oh yeah.
They going out there looking like the Moss stars.
Exactly. And then sometimes like with Garrett, like I say, he might not get many sacks, but sometimes a new team can bring out a whole just refresh him.
Yeah.
So that might be what he needs. That dude gonna come back. Like I say, he might not get the record, break his get that many sacks, but he's gonna come back, man.
If Aaron Donald come back, I can see him setting the record again.
Yeah, because
how you gonna defend that?
Right. And I bet you he talks that boy coming back out of retirement.
He's still young though. Like he just turned 35, if I'm not mistaken.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and he's still staying in shape from how he was, man. That was, if not the best, definitely top 3 defensive players of this past generation.
Right. So On that note, what team do you think coming out of the AFC and why?
Coming out of the AFC this year?
Yeah.
You can't never count out Kansas City.
Yeah.
If Pat come back healthy, and I think they just need to pick up one more receiver. I think if Tyreek go back home and Pat come back healthy, you never could count Kansas City out of there. If CJ Stroud turned back into his rookie year, that defense they got down in Houston is something nasty, man. I think they got all the tools to be successful down that way too.
Right. Yeah.
But if I was gonna say, I want to see Baltimore get there. I want to see Lamar Jackson get over that hump.
Yeah. I agree. I agree with you on that one, but I'm with you. I'm going KC, man. I'm not betting.
Mm-hmm.
But like they say, you can't bet against Shaq back in the days. I'm not betting against Patrick Mahomes. I believe
man, you can't.
He got something to prove. Everybody thinking the team is washed up or whatever they thinking. Man, that boy gonna come back to prove I'm still him.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm thinking. I know we just talked about the Rams, but what team you think coming out of the NFC?
If I can't pick the Rams, I would say the two teams that I see coming in the NFC Championship game. And my boys' defense is looking good, man. Hey, I'm rocking with my boys, man. Our offense had more than enough to get us there. If Caleb Downs turns out to be who I think he is, and his defense is just middle of the road, that's all we need.
All right.
I think we could at least get there.
All right.
And if it ain't us, I can't even say that. I don't even know who could be if it ain't us.
Wow.
I know it ain't that team in New Orleans.
Oh man, I got 3 teams, and that's the first team coming out. Y'all keep sleeping on. You see them moves we make, especially offense.
They got something to prove though. I like Kellen Moore out there. What he building? Mm-hmm. You know, it's always gonna be love for Kellen Moore, man. That's homegrown right here.
Oh, yeah, shoot, them boys. Like I said, we got them some help from the running backs, the receivers, some a nice tight end pickup. And don't sleep on. I got us winning the division in Allen. So I'm gonna speak. I'm gonna say that now. Yeah, you gotta speak it. So it's either the Saints coming out or Eagles or 49ers. You know, I'm gonna throw all 3 of my teams. So I'm in the playoffs either way. You
said I'm gonna make it in the playoffs, huh?
Exactly.
One way or another.
One of my dogs said when I told him I forgot what team I was cutting loose. He said, "Man, you got too many teams in the NFC, man."
I'm saying there's got to be one on each side, man. You can't get.
But you know, I told people, everybody like, man, how you gonna have 3 teams? Okay, my history, the reason I got 3 teams, of course, I'm gonna support the Saints. That's my home team.
Yeah.
I was a Niners fan when I saw them play Cincinnati in the Super Bowl. I believe it was.
That was the year Colin was in the quarterback, right? No, that wasn't that year.
I want to say '89 when we played. I want to say '89. I gotta look it up, but it was I was watching that game. I was like, man, these boys are good. Who's this Joe Montana? Who's this Roger Craig? Raptorman. You know, I'm like,
oh yeah. You talking about late '80s, early '90s.
Right, and that's when I became a fan.
That was back in our heyday too.
Oh yeah.
And then, you could have easily joined the bandwagon back then, man.
Yeah, man, I couldn't do it, man, because all my teams that we played against was rivals, from the Eagles to the 49ers. So, and then I became an Eagles fan because the Eagles was the first NFL team that supported, to me, that gave African-American quarterbacks a chance. From Donovan McNabb, of course, Randall Cunningham, Mike Vick, you got Rodney Peete. Rodney Peete was one of the quarterbacks. So the Eagles always supported Jalen Hurts right now. So they always supported of course, my dog Donovan McNabb. So they always supported the African American quarterbacks. That's the reason why I'm an Eagles fan. So I even named my youngest son, middle name is Donovan. So that's pretty much why I became an Eagles fan.
Right, we're gonna move on to the next. Let's move on to the NBA. Give me your top 5 NBA players of all time.
Okay. For me, it's generally tougher to do just a top 5 straight because eras matter to me.
I agree.
Like, you can't take somebody from the game in 1980 all through the 80s and bring them into today's game. And then a lot of these players from today's game can't go back and play in the 80s. Just from a physical standpoint and like the way the rules are set up and everything, I don't think they're mentally, I don't think half of them will make it through that.
Right.
But skill wise, talent wise, yeah, the game is completely different than what it was back then.
Oh, heck yeah.
So
You had to put I just say Mount Rushmore, top 5.
I do mine by position.
I was about to say
So
position.
I do by position. So if I were to build a starting 5 by position, straight up, and my point is always gonna be Magic Johnson. For me, greatest point guard of all time. I know a lot of people like to argue and say Steph. I don't see Steph as really a point guard.
Right.
He's more like a two guard to me because he move around like how Reggie Miller used to. He's never really the primary ball handler. That's been Draymond the whole time. He's going through
Agree.
1,000 screens, this, that, and the third. Fantastic score. He doesn't really facilitate the offense, get it set up. They run through him, but
Right.
it's mainly because Draymond is the one at the top setting everything up in that point forward position.
Right. And
So
don't mean to cut your
that's why I can't see. No, go ahead.
top 5 up, but we really even have pure point guards these days?
It's a few. It's a few. My favorite right now, I would say, I love that boy Cade.
Yeah.
Cade Cunningham. Dog. And he, like I say, I like big point guards too.
Yeah.
Plays on both ends of the game, smooth, takes his time, and then looks to set his team up, but can still get his own shot. That to me, he's gonna be the best point guard in the league, if not next year, then very soon.
Oh, this was a big step for him this season. This was a
No,
hell of a season.
absolutely.
All right. Again, I mean to interrupt your thing, but
No, you
just
good.
popped up in my
Yeah.
head.
No, you good. Yeah.
All right.
No.
So we got Magic at your point guard.
Magic got to be the one. Yes,
We
sir.
got your shooting guard. I already think I know his what.
I got Bean at my 2.
I knew it.
I got Kobe, Bean, Bryant as my 2. The greatest tough shot maker of all time.
Gotcha.
Both.
Oh.
And like I say, if you want to put MJ there, I'll
No,
respect
no.
it. He's the
Oh, no.
blueprint. But
This
this
yours.
for me. Yeah,
Exactly.
for me.
I never understood why people get mad when I know it's called debate and everything, but if I give you my top 5, it's my top 5. You're not gonna change it. All right. So we got MJ. I mean, the other MJ, Magic Johnson.
Yep.
Got Kobe at the shooting. Who you small forward?
I got to go with Bron. Like I have to, just out of respect for how great he's been for how long it's been. There's never been anything like that.
I agree.
And a lot of the stuff he's done, I don't ever see anybody being able to do again. Like it is ridiculous.
That I agree, especially the longevity to play that long. I agree with you 100% on that one.
To be in your 40s, still averaging 20 plus, going out there, man, yeah. Being the best player on the court at times too.
Sometimes he would make shots or dunks. I'd be like, man, there's no way in the world this is
Catching oops.
man.
Like, come on, man. I can't even, man. My knees hurt just watching.
Exactly.
So yeah.
And he jumping like them young boys, them young bulls. That's what he's up there. I mean, yeah, LeBron
Still
doing it.
like ridiculous from to where everybody finally they finally been caught up to him. And he's still like, even I was like, ain't no way, man.
Right.
That's the greatest athlete I would say I've seen. At my 4, it's tough because I really love 3 power forwards. KG is one that I love. Dirk is one that I love, but I have to say Tim Duncan.
Agree.
Just the big fundamental, out of respect for all that, I got to go with Timmy D. And then Big Shaq Diesel. That's gonna definitely be my 5. So if I was, those would be my starting 5 right there.
All right. And it's crazy that our list is almost the same, but a little bit different. This this why this was a hard one for me with point guard. I love Magic. I love the Magic Man. But my thing was, it was either, for me, like I said, mine, I had a couple I like. J Kidd. He was just not. You got a defense. He was defense. He can
Yeah,
pass the
when he was
ball.
up there in Jersey, he was a dog. Yeah.
Exactly. And then when he came to the Mavs and everything, he became a better shooter and everything. But J Kidd to me was one of the best all around point guards ever played the game. I know we got the Stocktons, we got the GP.
He in my top 5. So yeah, nah, you preach it.
I'll start off my team with J Kidd. Of course, MJ, Michael Jordan be mine. That's my number one. That's my guard right there. You know,
I respect it.
and 3 was hard for me because, you know, Scott is that's my favorite player of all time. But I'm a realist, so I gotta go Brian. You know, even though Scotty was a dog, and he deserved everything he get. That's why it's kind of hard for me to watch all the stuff he's doing at this time of his life. I said, I know everybody don't get along in a locker room, but all the stuff he doing, him and MJ, come on, man, leave that alone, man.
Man, you got to see that.
I love the hell out of Scotty, but man, it's making your character, man, look bad. So I got J Kidd, Jordan, LeBron, and power forward, man. That's another tough one for me. At my 4, I have Tim Duncan. I said it was hard for me to go. It's either him or Charles Barkley, because what Charles Barkley was doing at his height, man.
Yeah, round mound to rebound, baby. Yeah,
exactly. And you know, back then, in those 80s and 90s, them power forwards back then and centers, there were some big boys
and was skilled.
Exactly. Shit, with him and what Rodman was doing. And Rodman was what, 6'6" too, Jordan height?
I think Rick Rodman like 6'7", something like that. He wasn't, to be
Right.
getting the boards, he was, yeah.
Well, you know, they going against some, like you said earlier, some big dogs back
And
then.
Chuck was in there punching on people too. I'm talking about getting up on them. Yeah.
Exactly. So that was the hard for me, but I'm gonna go Tim Duncan. And last, man, you can't. It's Diesel, man.
Yeah.
Like the most dominant player ever. What we talking about? I respect Akeem.
The Dream was up there with me too. And then I would say Will Chamberlain, the only other one I'm willing to listen to, just because. But in his era, the competition level wasn't there. That's the only thing that sucked. But man, say the numbers he put up was ridiculous.
Yeah, and that's my only argument about Will. Like you said, the competition he was going against. But Dream, man, that was a hard one, man, because that dude.
He got Shaq everything he wanted when he was a youngster.
Exactly. And it's funny that Shaq said, I was a rookie. I don't know you watched that. And him and Chuck was going at it. Chuck said, Akeem killed you. I was a rookie. Don't count those. He said, so we don't count you getting swept? We not counting you got swept? Man,
I ain't see that one.
Oh, man. That was last week, man. I love those dudes, man. That's the best analyst ever.
Nah, they hilarious.
So, yeah, that's what I got on. I got J Kidd, MJ, LeBron, Tim Duncan, and Shaq. That's my top 5 on. And I can't, man. I said, man, they got some legends in there in the league, man. Again, we could have went all kind of ways, but again, that's our top 5. That's what we're gonna rock with. So
most definitely. And it's a whole bunch of could have beens too. Like
exactly.
For me, my top could have beens are Penny Hardaway. Like if he would have stayed healthy, to me that's who would have been after Magic.
Right.
Penny had it all, man.
I agree with you. I think it would have been Penny, and to me, Grant Hill was.
That was my favorite play. I had the 33 teal jersey. That was my next go-to. You was right on ticket with that one.
Say, bro, let's not talk about that because I still get flashbacks when he did Scotty with that crossover. And my dogs in New Orleans, y'all know where y'all are. Man, y'all had to bring that to me every time. We didn't even have social media like that, but y'all made sure I seen it. I think Scotty's still standing in that same spot.
He might be. Nah, Angles got took right there on the court.
Man,
But yeah, you said something, Grant Hill, boy. That was my favorite player, and he was one of the reasons I started loving basketball. Cause Duke, that's my favorite college basketball team.
We just got rivalries, period. I'm Carolina all day.
Yeah.
We just don't get along. But man, those two players there, man, is all like you said, coulda, woulda, man. Woo.
Brandon Roy was another one.
But that dude, he was a to me, he was ISO Joe, but
a smaller ISO Joe.
But just giving them boys, man, they'll tell you. Kobe will tell you, rest in peace, Kobe. But Kobe, T-Mac, all them boys, when they bring them up, Brandon Roy.
Was like you said, that. That's why I respect Dirk Ring more than anybody's in the world, because he went through the gauntlet that Brandon Roy and Aldridge, them boys was hooping that year. Swept my Lakers. I was at Game 4 when we got swept too. I damn near cried in the stadium. Hurt my whole heart, man.
Right.
Went through KD, James Harden, and Russ and them the year before they made the finals. And
don't talk about the finals. Let's not talk it. Well, we did get y'all
one
year.
For another year. We'll say that for another time. I got you.
Because I don't want to talk about LeBron and that. Let's not talk about that. I'm still hurt.
We'll get to that. Yeah. I got you. But you already know how I feel about it then.
Yeah, because I know I can't tell because we again, I love my Pelicans, but Miami, my team. I call hell because everybody, I know y'all, the Mavs fans, D-Wade got this call, D-Wade got that call. Okay, man, I don't hear it. That's my team. He need them calls. Hey, I'll take it. And that was the year I came out here after Hurricane Katrina. Man, I was in the sports ball. Me and my cousin, I had my Miami Heat jersey on. And when they won that championship, I took it off and I what his name is? I go helicopter.
Pablo.
I was swinging it.
Yeah.
Well, that was some good times for me. I love to see that was the beginning of me seeing disappointment in Dallas teams until y'all won that championship. I still need an investigation on LeBron on that one. But you know what? This I'm gonna change up a little bit. Give me your top 5 Mav players of all time.
Top 5 Mav players of all time?
Yeah. Then give me your top Lakers. Your top Lakers of all time.
Top 5 Mav player of all time. I gotta go with Dirk is one, obviously. J Kidd, he was here, got them a ring. Ooh. Nah, man, it's tough. It's tough. Because I don't know if Nash was here long enough to really. But Nash was not his. Did I say Finley?
Nah, you gotta put him in there. I was waiting on that one.
Finley in there.
I was waiting on that one.
Finley in there. Gotta put Finley. I thought that I already said it. Yeah, Finley gotta be in there.
Right.
Man.
You got 2 more, I believe. You got Dirk, J Kidd, Finley. Need 2 more.
Luka. He got to.
Yeah.
Regardless of where he's at now, the stuff he did in the time he did, man. Yeah, Luka definitely got to be in there.
Got to.
And I need one more.
One more.
Let me see. I'm trying to think who was all on that first championship team with Dirk.
You got Matrix.
Yeah, Sean Merritt, man, he was nice. Jet Terry, he was the heart and soul of that team. Chandler was nice. I'm trying to think back into.
Did they have I know was Corey Brewer
was on the team. They had Juwan Howard too. He was
Sean
nice. Stevenson was nice. Man. JJ Barea was a dog too.
Not bring him up either.
I'm gonna pick just off of me personally because I met Jason Terry too, and he's such a good dude, man. Solid brother. I'm gonna put Jet in there, man. Just because in that final series, really that whole playoff run, he He was killing stuff.
Heck yeah.
But that's just me personally. But if you say Nash or any of
Oh
them
no.
other dudes, yeah, I'm not gonna fight you on that. But for
Oh no.
Mavs wise, those would be the ones I put in there.
All right. So we get your Lakers. If I had to pick the Mavs, I'll say J Kidd. Got to put Dirk. I love
Hmm.
Tyson,
Yeah,
and I think people sleep on Jamal Mashburn.
Jamal
Man,
Mashburn was nice. Yeah,
exactly.
yeah, no, he was nice.
And Mash was a dog. And you got to put Luke in there. That'd be my top 5. But yeah, people be sleeping on Mash, man. Yeah, Mash was a dog, especially when we got him in New Orleans. He had a nice little team we had, but yeah, people sleeping on Mash. All right,
Man, nah,
let's
yeah.
get to them Laker boys that
It's a
dog.
lot to pick from over here, man. It's a lot.
Got to be
Now
5. Let's go 5.
I'm
And
basing this off
give me an
what they
honorable
did,
mention.
what they did in a Laker uniform. This is
Right,
what it's gonna be
that's
based,
what it is.
not career, just in
Laker
that
uniform.
uniform. I gotta say, Magic is the top Laker just because when basketball in the '80s was going through its struggles, the rivalry he had with him and Bird
Right,
really reinvigorated the NBA to make it to where it could be where it's at now.
I agree.
So, and the part of the main reason why I wanted to be a Lakers fan is Magic, man. Showtime, baby. Kobe,
Yeah,
for sure,
right.
my favorite player of all time.
Got to put Bean in it.
Oh, Jerry West. You got to put the logo in
Oh
there.
yeah, definitely. I was talking about him with my son the other day.
Hmm. This is tough. You got to put Kareem in there.
Yeah,
Yeah, Cap got to be in there. And I'm gonna say Diesel. Diesel is my last one. And then honorable mention, I'm gonna play Elgin Baylor.
gotcha. Shit, can't go wrong because I'm gonna say pretty much the same the same stuff.
Yeah,
So, man, because I can't think. Well, big
because I
time.
can't put Bron in there yet.
Yeah,
8 years is a very long time to be with the team. Off
I
of
was
impact and time with he did a good job with the team. Now, if I
exactly
could have put two honorable mentions, I'd have put Bron there, but just based off of what you did in a Lakers uniform, you're not known for being a Laker as much as you are
right. I
being from
agree.
a Cavalier or even on the Heat.
Yeah, he
Because
definitely came.
the decision changed how really free agency is completely.
Yeah, I agree. I think that really hurt his career. Just being but again, the times are different, generation,
Hmm.
everything that. No, I can't say everybody. Him and KD, they do jump a lot, but I agree
Hmm.
with you on that one. But again, I would have picked the same, pretty much the same people. All right. So for the last, no, we probably got one more topic. Give me your top
Okay.
5 wide receivers of all time.
See, now you
Corey's
talking
top
my
5.
language, man. You
Oh
talking my
yeah,
language now. Yeah.
I know
Yeah.
you're a receiver. We play in these
Yeah.
flag leagues.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
So
try
they
to get you the ball.
pay me for my feet, not my hands, huh? uh Shout out to Ocho, man. That was my favorite, like as far as entertaining wise, receiver to watch.
Hmm. So let's get a people Corey's top 5.
Okay, okay. It is It's a lot of different style of receivers that I like, but I like showmanship. That means a lot. I like because I like to talk smack when I'm out on the field. So I like a showmanship type of receivers for me.
Yeah,
You got to be able to talk and back it up at the same time. Back up the talk when you get out there on the field. My first, I'm gonna go honorable mention. I got to put Ocho. That just because footwork, route running, extraordinaire, everything. He was like my favorite receiver to watch by far.
right,
But if I'm saying based off talent, stats, all that other thing, he could have been. It's just I don't know if that team would had the opportunity to get him to where he could have got enough stats to get him there.
right.
But I think he should still be in the Hall of Fame. Honestly,
Oh yeah, heck yeah, man. What he did in Cincinnati,
was
that's Hall
nice.
of Fame by itself.
Yeah. But number one receiver all time for me, Jerry Rice. Like I stats don't lie. He wasn't flashy. He just knew how to get open, made everything look the same. And
Exactly.
that is the hardest thing to defend, man. You make every route look the same. The way you stride, breakdown, cut, it was just smooth.
Crazy
Like
work.
silk, man. Yeah, crazy. Uh Calvin Johnson, Megatron. When I seen them look like they got a kickoff return or punt return just lined up
Uh,
to guard, man, say,
against my Saints. That was ridiculous.
man, I was like, yeah, he got it. They did the same thing to my boy Dez too. So shout out to Dez Bryant, man. Yeah.
What's up, Diz?
Uh, I say Antonio Brown. He
Oh, yeah.
he crazy
Right.
route running way he did, man, nasty.
So we got
Ooh,
Jerry. We got Jerry,
mm-hmm.
Megatron,
Moss.
Moss,
Yeah, I gotta put Moss up there. Jerry, Megatron, AB,
or
Moss,
AB.
of course. Yeah, Randy got to be up there. And for that fifth spot, man, I gotta go Fitz. I
Ooh,
gotta go. Yeah, I gotta
that's
go Larry Fitzgerald, man. The
ooh, yeah. That's actually
Mr. Reliable.
my honorable mention. That dude
Yeah,
there, man, that boy was different. Yeah, he was nice.
man. Game on the line. Yeah, I'm not trusting nobody else as
Exactly.
much as I did him.
Exactly.
But yeah,
Shoot, my top five is I'm gonna start from five. I got Kelvin Johnson. Man, what this dude did in his short time career,
mhm.
I got his stats up. 731 receptions, 11,619 yards, 83 touchdowns. Man, right.
If he
That's
would have played another 3 or 4 years, which obviously he definitely could have, because when he stopped at when he was 30,
yep. Just did like everybody else in Detroit,
man,
retire.
man.
And I got number four. See, I like my old school. I like the new players this generation, but they still got to prove
Hmm.
themselves to me. Marvin Harrison. That dude. Now you talking about route running?
Yeah. Nah,
Bruh,
Marvin was a monster.
exactly.
Footwork, man, especially in the sideline. Nah, yeah, you solid on that one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Check out his stats: 1,102 receptions, 14,580 yards, and 128 touchdowns. That's Marvin's on his stats. Number
That's
three.
ridiculous.
This that wasn't hard for me. Number three, I got Randy Moss. Moss started it all. I'm out the Moss.
You ain't even
I'm
gotta
out to do this.
explain that one.
Exactly. So my top three. No need to talk about stats. And To number two for me.
I respect that. That was another one that I was like, this is just my personal favorite on watching. If I was saying who I feel is like top five, yeah, he's definitely in there.
All right. So and number one for me, of course, is Jerry Rice. That's the goat.
Man, yeah. Like I said, I didn't get to see when I saw him playing in Oakland. That's the Jerry Rice I saw more than anything because when I was younger, he was playing for the Niners back in the mid early '90s. I saw some of it, but I'm like, this buddy, he 40 and he still,
And
man, say in the NFL, that's unheard of.
I believe he made did he make the Pro Bowl? I believe he made the
Yeah,
Pro
he made
Bowl.
a Pro Bowl in Oakland.
Yeah, man, Rice was different, man. He's the goat. And it's crazy that I understand if I was Moss, but T.O. give Rice his credit, but if they ask
Hmm.
me who the greatest of all time, of course I'm gonna say myself.
You
But
got to.
like you just said earlier, numbers don't lie. Nobody gonna ever catch. I don't care. Even this generation now, this game now, all they do is pass, pass. They're not catching
Hmm.
on Jerry Rice record. I don't know. They're not catching his record.
That's like LeBron. You can't stay healthy that long to be able to put up the amount of numbers it's gonna take. That's why nobody thought Wilts. I mean, not Wilt. Apologies.
Kareem,
Kareem. His point record was ever gonna get caught. Nobody thought somebody was gonna stay healthy and score that much for that consistently that long.
exactly.
Nah,
Yeah,
that's what
I
I'm saying.
showed him.
But you said they do pass the ball a lot more during this generation, but
Heck yeah.
it's more impressive to me.
Oh yeah, exactly. And also less games. That's another question. Like some of these, I know. Strahan said when Garrett broke his record, he had extra games. I did it less.
Mm-hmm.
But
Yep.
didn't Reggie White do it less games
Reggie
too?
White did it in, I think, 14.
Yeah, exactly. So that's
Yeah.
always gonna have a little question mark or estimation, what they call it, on it.
Asterisk. Yeah. I got
Yeah. So that's how it is. So this next question, all right, I don't know if you need to think deep on this one. Who's the most underrated wide receiver ever?
you.
I mean, that boy's
Ever?
that boy, he's a dog. He just don't get his props, or because he's not as flashy. He don't put whoever you can think of. Tell me your most underrated receiver ever.
That's tough. I feel like Mike Irvin get disrespected a lot
That's
because
true.
he was really like that. Man, really, really like that. So I
Yeah.
definitely want to give him his flowers.
I
Another
think
one,
it's Michael Irvin because he came up in that time with Jerry Rice.
mm-hmm. Yeah, and hey,
Uh,
going up, but to be the number one guy on a championship team,
mhm,
it say something to me.
exactly.
Like I said, when it was clutch time, yeah, Mike Irvin need his flowers for sure.
Oh yeah,
Playmaker.
definitely.
But Hines Ward.
Oh, that's my honorable mention on that one.
Hines Ward was
He,
like that. I'm
he
talking about tough catches over the middle,
blocked.
block you into the damn stands, boy. Hey,
Wasn't scared of the linebackers or any of them boys.
didn't dug no smoke ever.
Right.
So Hines Ward for sure for me is that dude that's underrated that definitely don't get enough attention and flowers. Who would you say is for you?
That's easy. Marcus Coaston for the Saints, man. That that boy, man. What's crazy is that
Hey,
he was putting up.
that 12 looked like it was big as hell on him too, boy. Hey,
Oh,
you didn't realize how tall he was until
right.
man.
I got his jerseys in the closet. But the stuff that dude did, brother, and I'm like Shannon say, can I introduce some of this? Reception yards,
Yeah,
711 receptions, 9,759 yards, 72 touchdowns, and never made not
it
one
didn't
Pro
e-
Bowl.
it didn't seem like he had that much, boy. He was
And,
getting down.
right, and with the talent that Drew had, because you had Reggie Bush, of course, you had all the other players, Shockey,
Yeah,
but the dude, it's crazy that he never made a Pro Bowl, and he had consecutive 1,000-yard seasons. Right,
yeah.
that's crazy,
But
man.
the era he played in, though, you got to think about all the receivers
Oh
that
yeah,
was around during that time. It was some dogs.
oh yeah,
It was
I
some dogs.
I
Cause
agree.
that was when T.O., Moss, Megatron,
Ocho,
Ocho,
what else we had on? Antoine Bowen,
Anquan Bolden. Yeah, Anquan Bolden was like that. Fitz was playing during that
Fitz,
time too, man. And this was
man,
all just NFC.
exactly. So yeah, that's kind of like
Well, T.O. Moss wasn't, but T.O. was.
right. And like I said, yeah, there's some dogs, but that's my most underrated receiver ever. And I just feel like he definitely don't get that love because if you bring up receivers or anything, if you're not a Saints fan, or you'd be like Marcus Coaston, what you mean? That boy, them numbers should get him in there. So man, thank you, Corey, man. I appreciate you taking your time out doing this show with me. Believe me, this is not the last time, man. I appreciate this, man. I thank you for doing this show with me again. This is my first show, everybody. So, hey, man, again, I appreciate Corey for doing this. Hey, anything you want to promote or anything you want to talk about while we got the time? Got you. Hey, there you go with that, man. I'm telling you, man, I can't wait till football season. This gonna be a good one. But yeah, we definitely gonna get back together before that preseason so we can talk our trash, get a couple of our dogs on here with us, so we can get some of that heat going. And hey, Larry,
Most definitely.
Stop running. You're supposed to be on this show. You're hiding. So,
Yeah.
but hey, everybody, I want to thank y'all again for joining me on my first podcast with my special guest Corey. So join
Nah,
us next.
appreciate you having me on here, Johnny, man. Most definitely.
Are you welcome, man? So thank everybody. Thanks for tuning in, Corey. Talk to y'all next time.
Yes, sir.
Bye. That's going to do it for today's episode of Sports Talk with JB inside the Barbershop. I appreciate everyone who tuned in. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, the like button, and share, and tell a friend about the show. A special thank you to our sponsor, Tanya's Locked and Faded, for supporting the podcast. Until next time, keep sport debating going. We'll catch you in the shop. Thank you.